I've been thinking about learning lately. I think partly because in a lot of places, school's out, or it soon will be. And as a professional, I know that teachers and administrators and consultants, we continue to learn during the summer. And I've been thinking about that in the sense of the definition of learning. When I looked it up in the dictionary, it pretty much says that it incorporates three components that leads to the acquisition of knowledge or skills. And those three components were experience, study, or being taught. I think in today's world, we really need a blend of all three. Well, that even came to light more today when I received a gift for myself and for my husband from one of my colleagues, Mike Fisher. Mike Fisher and I wrote Upgrade Your Curriculum. And he had gotten this item just recently and has had a ton of fun with his kids and his wife and thought we should too. And so open up the package, and it might be something you're familiar with once you put it together, but it's a pair of Google Cardboard glasses. And so the idea here, of course, is that you then take your phone and you download your app. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you in case you haven't seen it. So you take your Google Cardboard, you get your app ready, you're going to go ahead and put it inside, and then you're going to have an experience. And you're going to be able to see the world virtually in VR that you might not have seen before, and it's really starting to be finding its way into classrooms, and I think it's going to do that even more so. But for me, the fun was when I was playing with this a little bit today, my mother-in-law, who I call Mom, Margaret, she came into the house, and here she is, I think approximately about 78 years old now. I think she's getting close to 79, and she gave it a try. So here's a little look at the experience for her. What are you seeing? Press that little thing down so you can see something else.
I did.
Okay, move around so you can see what's there.
She's going dark again.
What do you think? Is it pretty cool?
Yeah.
What do you think about what you're seeing?
Well, right now I'm still at the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
Can you go up the Eiffel Tower?
I don't know, can you? Can you go up?
I guess not, but she went dark.
Interesting though is not just the experience she was having and she thought it was amazing. What I loved was the inquiry that began the minute she put the glasses down, because then a question really came into her head. What are you wondering about?
What good is this thing here?
But remember, that's what changed the scenery. Like you went to someplace different.
It's got something inside.
So what do you think though? Because it looks like it's just a magnet.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah. So they engineered it pretty neat, didn't they?
Yeah.
How does this thing work? And I think in a way that is our passion about wanting to be a lifelong learner. We always want to find out, why does something work that way? Or how does that happen? And I think it's so important to remember that being taught doesn't necessarily mean from your teacher or from a professor, but it's from someone who has knowledge about something that you don't have. And so Mike and I talk a lot about in Upgrade Your Curriculum, this idea of what we call orbits of ability, this idea of finding those around you that have knowledge and skill that you don't have, but by sort of rubbing shoulders and rubbing elbows and having conversations and experience and study, then you can grow from their wisdom and their expertise. And likewise, we know that we can usually share something that somebody doesn't know as well. So let's all be like Mom and be ready for some new experiences, studying with a passion, and being taught by others. Matter of fact, I was taught by Google, no pun intended, when I learned about the fact that, sure enough, there is a magnetic field and magnetic sensors in our phones that creates a click so Google Cardboard functions. Have fun this summer and have a great time learning.